Okay, let's set this up now. Testing. Okay, testing. Let's set this up now. Should be correct. Should sound right. Right? Testing. Okay, testing. Let's set this up now. Should be correct. Why was that all layered on top of each? Should sound right. Right? That was weird. I hope it's not capturing my audio twice with a delay each way. Ooh, that shouldn't have popped up there. That's second screen stuff. Okay. YouTube chat. Testing. Oh, that's what Jay meant. I was so confused. I didn't know what Jay was talking about. He was like, you better go for top 8. He's talking about the FFR tournament. Dude, there's no way I get top 8. I'm gonna be shocked if I get more than participant for like the 6th year running. I always get participant now. I got 3rd place one year. And then I got participant ever since. It's hard. I'm not good at jump streams and everyone else is amazing at them and they love charting them all the time. And I've been practicing jump streams relentlessly too. Okay, let's try baby, I guess. Wait, let's check the stream. Looking good to me. Oh god, this is hard to read on the tiny screen. I kinda need the tiny screen now. Because the tiny screen doesn't power off. It's so hard with the tiny screen. Can I just maximize this? Is that gonna look bad on my bonus? Shit, it does look really bad. Oh no. Ah, that's so far away. I need like, what do they call those? Like binoculars. I need to wear binoculars to play this properly. Unless, maybe I can... Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Or is it? Oh. It's a bit stiff, though. Ah, shit. Whoop. Man, I wish I could see this better. Can I oh shit. Oh, I can't do that. Can I play it off of OBS instead, or is there gonna be lag? For the camera to capture the keyboard. Do I just plug a second cheaper keyboard in? Because I don't want to use this thing that's up here. Can I make it even bigger in OP apps? Preview scaling. Can I do something extremely stupid, I wonder? Let's see, full screen interface, no. I can't figure out a way to make this work. I can't figure... There should be an easy technology to do this. To make it so even though I'm sitting really far back, I could, like, increase the scale of what I'm looking at so I could see it better. Because it's like, it's really hard to read this when it's like, it's that big. It's that big in my vision. It's like, that's the game space I'm working with. It's stupid. Do I just play on the glitchy screen and just hope it works properly? I'll have it down here as a backup so when it turns black I can quickly look down and save a run until the screen turns back on. Easy peasy. Literally. I guess I just have to take the risk with the stupid monitor. 'Cause this is not good. It's not good playing on that tiny little thing that I can barely see anything on. Need to eat more carrots, I guess. Monitors. ViewSonic. Properties. Device. Device is working properly, I guess. It's one way to put it, I suppose. I'm really nervous about it turning itself off. Because that's super annoying when that happens. If I'm gonna be doing songs that are like 9 minutes long, I don't want the monitor to shut off for 3 seconds at the end of a 9-minute song, making it impossible to AAA. Making me choke at the end of a long song.
Dun dun 速くなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん楽しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん笑顔になる嬉しいことがあって気分が上がる日も悲しいことがあってやけに打ち込む日もマイペースでいいんだってそんな風に思えるだんだん速くなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん楽しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん笑顔になる嬉しいことがあって気分が上がる日も悲しいことがあってやけに打ち込む日もマイペースでいいんだってそんな風に思えるだんだん遅くなるだんだんゆっくりになるだんだん遅くなるだんだんのんびりになるだんだん遅くなるだんだん寂しくなるだんだん遅くなるだんだん悲しくなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん難しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん楽しくなるだんだん速くなるだんだん笑顔になるだんだん遅くなるだんだん疲れてくるだんだん遅くなるだんだん眠たくなる
だんだん早くなる早くなる I only heard it 50,000 times. I should be able to pronounce that properly. The chart was fine. I would say the chart was really good, so. Yeah, let's fix this. Let's do, is this window capture 2? Let's duplicate this. Where's duplicate? Paste duplicate, yep. Okay, not there. Window capture 2. Okay, let's put that there. Let's disable that. Let's go here. Increase the size of that. That's good. But now we display it smaller for you guys. That way I see it clearly. Man, I'm a genius. This is next level here. Never mind that I could have done this earlier. Now I don't have to worry about my monitor's power cutting out. It should be all good now. Oh, they had bonus songs, didn't they? We're not even on to Jay's song yet. Whew, this is nice. Let me just double check to make sure that it's recording. Yep, it is. Good. Oh, that's much better. I can see that now. I don't need spectacles. It's just that monitor, the monitor I'm using, it doesn't power itself off randomly, but it's like, I think it's 720p instead of 1080p. So it's, and the screen's smaller, like physically smaller. So at the same distance, it's much harder to read the notes in the game. But this seems fine. This is slightly smaller, but it's manageable. Oh god. Maybe this is a placebo effect, but the 60 frames per second. Unless this is 30 frames per second, then we're cooked. The 60 frames per second ain't cutting it chief. Oh, what was that? No, Alice's garden. No. Ugh, gross. The green notes, get them away. I still have trauma over that awful chart. Oh my god, that title is so long. Could you have picked a longer ass title? Let's open it up, copy and paste it, because I'm not typing that all out. Really cool chart though. Difficulty 55? That's the hardest 55 I've ever played. That felt more like a 58 if you ask me. That was weird. That was a surprisingly tough one. And the 61, I looked at the chart for the 61 and the 68. They both look... Actually, 61 looks tough for a 61. 68 looks easy for a 68, actually. It looked like Release of the Far West Ocean, but a bit easier, to be honest. Oh, let me stop covering my chat. No one spoke, but that's beside the point. I wouldn't have known that no one spoke. Here we go. That should be better. This looks like a hard first song for Group 3. Honestly, that previous song was hard for a 55. I have a feeling these songs are under-tiered. Whatever, I'm gonna pull it through. I swear if I reverse check this, I'm gonna be fine. Wow, I suck ass. Might be the hardest 61 difficulty to AAA. Oh, that's so doable. Wow. Okay, I didn't reverse choke it, but I didn't do good. I didn't do well. Actually, maybe this will seem crazy. What if I go 2.2 speed, but I shrink the note size more? Where even was that setting? Note scale. 50%. Let's see. There's a chance this works better for me. As counterintuitive as it seems, I actually like doing the reverse of a screen cut. I like seeing more of the chart sometimes, but still being able to see the spacing between the notes properly. But this does make the notes small again. A little bit of a trade-off. I'm stupid. This one's tough for Jay. I already know, like, the nerves will get him. Because he thinks songs that are 3 minutes long are long. He didn't think Fortnite would add one because that song's too long. Dude, this is kind of hard. But not in like not in the typical way. Like it's easy, but it's hard. It's all about your timing. It's like not like I'm not being pushed to my limits. I'm just being tripped up. The notes are slow, but the timing is trippy. The glitchy, like, notes that trip you up. Yeah, I'm used to songs being untrippable for me, just because they have a trill that's too fast, a mini jack that's, like, too fast, a jump stream that's too complicated or too long. Not common for me to be like just confused with the weird timing changes in a song like this. I did also change my settings, so I'm getting used to this new visual layout. God. Ow. Should I go even slower on the scroll speed, maybe? this. Man, that outro's ugly. I shouldn't be screwing up that hard, but still. Let's take a closer look at this. Ow. That's doable. It's very doable. Do that. That's not actually hard. It's just, it's trippy. It's not like actually insane or anything. It's just like kind of weird. It's like nothing compared to me tripling that Rise Against Storm file the other night. What one was that one called again? The Numbers. That was it. That was much harder. I think that was a 68. Or 67. I think it was a 67. One difficulty lower than the song I've got for that. Some point. Maybe not tonight. Let's see. Jay didn't AAA that one. What did he get? One good? He got one good. Jay got one good. He did better than I did. He's one division lower than me. He did better than I did on that song. I tried. For a lot of people here. it's a lot more AAA-able than the other songs around it. I'll take that above, like, any of the other ones near it, to be quite honest. Not change avatar, what the fuck? Sensitivity is way too high. My god, my score is trash. I guess that was a sight read. Fuck. What was that? This issue where my sight read, the beginning's awful, but the second half is really good, and then I practice the song more, I get quote unquote better at it, and I can't beat my sight read. It's like keep doing this in subsequent runs. Am I really rushing it that hard? I guess I have to be. You can't accidentally be early. You can't play leg for being early on It's what I'm talking about. I master the beginning now. And I completely fuck up the outro. Even though I had the outro planned once I did it. It's a mystery to me. Panda or whatever that song's called. It's like an easier version of that, Nan Aero Panda V2 or whatever. So yeah, we can do it. Whoa, excuse me, what was that good all about? Whoa, what am I getting these goods for? Jump the gun. My brain is dumb. Not too sharp at the moment. score. I'm still in the same spot though. These people are way better than me at this song, apparently. 7 raw goods? I can do way better than that, though. I mean, I could triple it. Not with this. Yeah, what was that? Early? That was way early. In fact, all of my notes are a bit early. My notes seem a little bit early. There's no way this is gonna help. Yep, that made it even more early, actually. Let's see if this is better. Oh, God. Oh, that's all light now. Yeah, I don't like that. Here, let's just try this. My God, I'm still going early on a lot of these notes. What dropped? I did not play that wrong. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss that. Unless my brain really did screw that. I can't have 2 misses on this. was that good? What was that good? I'm getting sloppy with it. This is so so weird. Why am I rushing so hard? Should I go back to my old ways? My old scheming ways? Faster note speed. That's more like it. Black flag. Okay. That puts me in second place. Tied for second. No, second place outright. So Jay got 2 goods on that one song earlier then. Okay. Should I try this again for the AAA? I'm not gonna grind it back. Give it one more chorus track. goodness. Okay, that was close. I was really close to tripling that. Let's try the impossible charts then. And see how we manage with the next one. So. Expect the last notes. That was a really good chart though. I'll give it to that chart. That was really good. Oh no. Polyrhythm. Give you some more polyrhythms. I really like that one. I might give it a 5. Already got good. It's not gonna matter. Racket 6 or whatever it's called now. Wow. Incredible. Wow. Oh my god. I can't believe I black flagged that song that I did. 68. Man. Spoken Stories gotta go, man. That's a 61. It's the only one that's below a 65 that I didn't trigger. Are you kidding me? I already got a good. This is kind of hard, not gonna lie. I think this is the hardest 61 in the game. Besides, like, maybe Follow You. Follow You might be the hardest. this flag. No way. You have to be kidding me. Oh no, I got like a rainbow flag. Never mind, that's okay. I had a miss flag until the very last note of the song where I goofed it even harder. That was awful. Got it. Okay. Okay, spoken story's done. That was really hard for a 61, I'm not gonna lie. That was a cool song though. I'll give that one a like. That was the hardest easy song I've ever played. Should I try the song I have to do again? 11th Dimension? See if I can hammer in that. take a break from that one. No, thank you. I black flagged Bibbidi Boobity Scoop. Yeah, this one's hard. How did I black flag it? This part. Yeah, I can't do that middle part. That's insane. That sort of came out of nowhere. I think this one's really hard, if I remember correctly. Shit, I'm bad. Whoa, why can't I time that? Maybe I'm just good at it. No, I can't do that. Ew. Weird. Oh, actually, I want to keep practicing Ambient Angels, because it's hard. That part gets... there's a fine line between AAAing it and completely. Whew, that's hard. I should practice a couple of other ones. Take the no AAAs off and do a couple of those ones I already did. Thunder Snail, I think, was one of them. Thunder Snail. This is like easier than Beat Angels, right? Oh, God. That's insanity. How did I AAA this? It looks impossible It's a good chart, I'll give it that. It's a good chart, but holy crap, is that ever hard? Is a 72 VS boss battle? Yeah, it is. I think this is easier than Thunder Snail, isn't it? I am not good at that anymore. Apparently I have to practice these more. What was Saffron City like? I barely remember this at all. It was bursty, wasn't it? I need to work on my jump streams. This is awful. This is really bad. Why is Goat Step so high? It's such an easy song. I keep forgetting about Goat Step, but it's such an easy chart. It's just a series of long trills with extra notes thrown. Yeah, this one's not that bad. This one's easier than VS Boss Battle, for sure. Because it's a series of trills with extra notes thrown. That's all it really is. VS Boss Battle actually is quite a complicated in some parts with range notes and stuff. That's really weird. That's really strange. How did I black flag this one? Wasn't this one super hard? This one had like mini jacks, right? That were really weird. Or am I thinking of a different identity? I don't think it's this one. That's hard. Yep, definitely this one. Damn. I don't like the long jets in this song. Oh, I almost hit it. Okay, last attempt for me. And I think I'll try Ghost Stories to beat it out. Where is Ghost Stories even? Oh, it's 73? I guess it's a little awkward. I'm surprised I haven't AAA'd this song yet. This is kind of a cool chart, honestly. This kind of chill tech file. I think it's over tiered though, honestly. I don't think it deserves a 73 difficulty. Like, that was the hardest part right there. That weird transition to the triple. I could do that, but I need to brush up a bit. I'm a bit too bad at the game right now. On board, baby. On board, baby. Fuck, that's such a hard intro. On board, baby. I'm born, baby. I'm born, baby. I'm born, baby. Such a stupid file. I'm born, baby. Wait, this
Bomb
isn't the song
baby.
I've got a one-track mind. I thought I said I was gonna play Frictional Nevada. Time to die. Goodness. My best score's crazy on that, too. My best score's really good on that song, actually. What the heck? That's just a hard one. I highly doubt this is gonna have any chance at a AAA, but let's give it Oh my god, I suck. I suck. What even was this song? Maybe this one to close it up. I don't even have enough C of this one. So it must be good. The Stormfire, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, what is that? That was so out of time. that was kind of hard at that speed. Maybe I should try that again. I can do it at the slower speed, but at the faster speed it messes me up big time. The guitar's so low. The guitar solo got me. I don't get why these songs are rated so easy. Crimson Rider is like really hard. I'll try Bus Rides with People one time. Fuck. We always get stuck in this Bus Rides with People loop at the beginning. Except for last stream, for some reason, where I tripled the intro 3 times already. Practice time. That outro is kind of hard too. Oh, I should take a break. It's late. I had work today. I got a black flag on my tournament song, so that's something. Yeah. Fun, fun.